Hi everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are here in Portimao for LMGT3 fixed series in daily beginner races. So qualifying wasn't the best. I actually was happy with how I did my lap, but I was a bit slower than my opponents, and I was actually disappointed with the result, because the lap that we are seeing here was not perfect, and I had managed to basically do every piece of this track great and faster than I did in this lap, but I just never managed to combine all those sectors into the same lap, so to have a good uptime. Still, I had an okay starting position and my pace was relatively good, so the race I went into it with positive optimism. I know this sounds dumb, but well, English is not my first language, so you have to excuse me for sometimes mumbling my words. So here is the race start, P7. I was very scared that I would get a drive-through here when I was a bit over the speed limit, but all in all, I had a good reaction and I slowed down in time. The start was good. I thought Aston Martin would push me on the grass, but he didn't in the end. They actually had a contact on the outside, so I managed to squeeze past and gain 2 positions. This is also my first time in GT3 that I'm using the Corvette. I tried it in LMGT class and I liked it, so I decided to try it in LMGT3 as well. And in all honesty, I am not disappointed. So now I will put on a replay of the race start, so you can see it from the outside cameras. I was actually surprised in this race that there wasn't more of the Corvettes, because they really feel nice to drive and they look great, so it's a win-win for those who choose to drive in them. I still prefer Ferrari over them, but I'm happy that I actually can switch between Ferrari, McLaren, Corvette, and like driving all 3 of them. I still am uncertain about wanting to race in other cars like Porsche, for example. I don't really find it that it suits me, and I tried driving in some practice sessions with Mustang and with BMW and with Aston Martin, and I really disliked how those cars feel. I mean, there's nothing wrong with them, they just don't suit me as well as those 3 that I tend to drive. So yes, this is the end of lap 1. I actually through this lap lost 1 position after I gained 2, so that's P6, 1 position gained from the start, and there was a bit of a contact, but nothing major. Pace-wise in this race, I was competitive with most drivers that were in this race. the only one that really stood out and I really couldn't match was the guy not currently in the lead, but a guy in Corvette that will eventually go on to lead the race most of the time. Here they were battling and I used the chance where they distracted each other to get a good exit from the corner and slip in between them and gain 2 positions in one straight, which I will now show the replay as well because I'm pretty happy with how that went. I put this replay a bit early, but just to show how actually I was under attack and far behind those 2 that I actually overtook. But yeah, I'm a bit wide here. I was trying to evade the possible contact, and then here these 2 guys just went side by side, touching, slowing themselves through this, I think it's turn 4 or 5, and then on the straight I had better exit, and I usually wouldn't go deep on the brakes and try to overtake like this, but if I didn't go I would just be losing time behind him, and I decided to go and to try to see what will happen, and what happened is a nice overtake without contact. So I will now leave you without commentary for a bit in this race, because next 15 or so minutes, a bit less, will just be me trying to catch the McLaren in front of me. And yeah, it was fun while driving, but I don't really have much to say about it because it's just me driving to the best of my abilities and trying to catch up with him. So I'll talk a little bit later in this video.
Time 1:48.08. Was a 1:47.70.
here in the next corner, just out of my sight, the driver in 92 Porsche spun out, exiting the hairpin, and that's how I got into the podium positions. So again, just staying on track and using mistakes that others do to gain positions and have a better result.
Time 1:47.46. Time was a 1:47.64. 148.19. Lap 148.07.
So here we are, 2 laps to go, and I'm still being behind the McLaren. I just couldn't find my way past, and here I thought there was opportunity. I thought he saw me, so I went in and we touched. I lost a position to a Mustang with number 44, and yeah. Some people who I asked thought that it was my fault because I came in from far behind, which I'll give them. I wasn't really on the rear end of this McLaren, but I mean, he was going really wider than most of the race that I remember, and I usually went on to the tighter line to try to distract him, and this time I just lost my cool. I wasn't patient anymore. I was annoyed by how stuck behind him I was, so I tried to go and force it a bit. In the end, I got the shorter end, but yeah, I think racing incident, I may have been more at fault here now looking all the replays, but then again, I think he didn't leave me enough room. Even though some could say that I wasn't alongside enough to him to deserve being left room. So if you have came to this part of the video, please comment down below what do you think about this. You have seen one man's first person view while driving, and you've also seen 3 replays from different angles, so yeah, if you have an opinion about it, please comment down below. And now we are coming into the last lap. Really far away. I actually for the moment thought that no one would be able to cross the line to start another lap, but actually he managed with 10 seconds to go, so yeah, we all had to do one more lap because of it. One more lap as a chance to get into the podium positions. Now Mustang was very hot on the heels of the red McLaren number 70, and I was here just trying to get close to them and maybe bounce at this game and as luck would have it, they were fighting very hard, so I got into the mix. I was also very keen that the car behind was very close, so I was careful not to lose time, and here they made a contact, and McLaren got worse out of it, and Mustang got into P2, me back into P3, that I lost when I made a contact with McLaren. Now I haven't recorded any replays of this battle between them, but from all honesty I think they just both were very stubborn and not willing to lose the second place to each other, so that's a racing incident in my opinion, and we all finished the race. Just the McLaren lost quite a few positions. I think he went from second to seventh. Yeah. So yeah, that's the end of the race. I had a lot of fun. It was a good race for me. P3, good driver and safety rating upgrade. And yeah, hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe if you did. Comment down below if you have any comments to this video. And I'll see you in the next one.